Ferrari has been working in silence, but don't mistake that for inaction. While Red Bull wrestles with inconsistency and McLaren pushes hard at the front, something is shifting at Maranello. Quietly but effectively, Ferrari is unlocking the potential of the SF25. Bahrain was just the beginning, and Jeddah could be the breakthrough. Yes, the SF25's latest upgrades might seem subtle on paper, but make no mistake, this isn't just fine-tuning. This could be the start of a full-scale resurgence. The most telling clue? The redesigned floor. According to sources inside Maranello, it's worth at least a tenth of a second per lap. That translates to roughly 5 points of downforce, a massive gain in a season where margins are microscopic. During the Bahrain Grand Prix, Charles Leclerc's pace on the medium tires was nothing short of stunning. He consistently clocked in 1.5 to 1.6 seconds faster than Oscar Piastri in the McLaren. That kind of pace, if repeated in Jeddah, a track that punishes imbalance and rewards downforce, could put Ferrari in regular podium contention, or even chasing wins. But the floor wasn't the only upgrade. Ferrari also rolled out a stealth set of technical changes, tweaks to the rear brake ducts, a modified exhaust, and a slight adjustment to the rear wing, all within FIA rules and cleverly kept low profile. Individually, they're small. Combined, they're building momentum. Under Loic Serra's guidance, Ferrari is executing a bold aerodynamic development plan. Even a gearbox supply chain issue from earlier in the season? Resolved. They're not watching the standings yet. They're watching the stopwatch. And now, another major variable enters the equation: Lewis Hamilton. After a bumpy start to his Ferrari debut, Hamilton looks like he's finally clicking with the SF25. Following a frustrating qualifying that left him 9th on the grid, Hamilton delivered a clean, methodical race to finish 5th. But it wasn't just the result. It was how he drove. "I've been in the same car for over a decade," Hamilton told Sky Sports. "This one needs something completely different. I think I'm starting to understand what it wants." Hamilton made a significant switch in braking systems, ditching Carbone Industry for Brembo. That's not just a parts swap. That's a total recalibration of braking rhythm, muscle memory, and feedback. "I've been doing it the hard way," Hamilton added, "but I think I've figured out what the car wants. If I get it right in Jeddah, things will look very different." That's not just optimism, it's a warning. Hamilton's Bahrain drive included sharp, clean overtakes on Yuki Tsunoda and Max Verstappen, showing that when he finds flow, he's still as dangerous as ever. His tire management on the medium compound also highlighted something new. Ferrari's strength in race pace is no longer theoretical. It's real. And Leclerc? He delivered too. Despite slipping from 3rd to 4th, his pace during the medium stint showcased a car with a dramatically improved balance. The SF25 is no longer difficult. It's beginning to feel like a contender when the conditions are right. Team principal Fred Vasseur summed it up best. "You don't replace 12 years of Mercedes chemistry in 2 races, but Lewis has the right mindset. He's adapting, and we're adapting too." In modern F1, tenths are everything. Hamilton was only a few tenths off Leclerc in qualifying. That gap was the difference between P5 and P9. In 2021, it might have cost him a row. Now, it costs an entire midfield battle. Vasseur knows it. The drivers know it. And Ferrari? They're starting to bridge that gap. Nobody at Maranello is pretending they've caught McLaren or Red Bull. Not yet. But the sense in the paddock has changed. The SF25 doesn't feel like a concept in development anymore. It feels like a machine that can be refined, tuned, and raced to real results. And as Jeddah approaches, the atmosphere inside Ferrari has shifted. There's belief, not hype, confidence. Loic Serra's roadmap is aggressive. Short-term, keep evolving rear aero, streamline cooling, and shave off drag. Long-term, land a full-scale aero package before Miami that could redefine the car's ceiling entirely. Jeddah is the proving ground. It's fast, aero-sensitive, and brutal to any car lacking stability. This will be Ferrari's first true stress test, and the drivers are ready. If the car clicks and Hamilton dials in fully, this won't just be about podiums. It'll be about momentum and maybe a march toward the front of the championship fight. The driver dynamic is already proving itself. Hamilton and Leclerc are very different people, different driving styles, different temperaments. But the respect is mutual and the cooperation refreshingly smooth. Unlike past Ferrari pairings filled with tension and intra-team politics, this one feels productive. Hamilton brings years of top-level development feedback, things Leclerc had worked around but hadn't challenged. After Bahrain, engineers said Hamilton's debriefs on pedal maps, gear shift behavior, and steering feel gave them new data windows to fine-tune the SF25. Both drivers now sit down regularly with technical staff in detailed strategy sessions. That's rare, and it's working. Even the garage feels different. Hamilton's arrival has elevated the energy in the team. Mechanics talk about improved preparation, tighter execution, and a renewed standard of performance. He brings a standard, one mechanic said. Not just on track, but in how we prepare. Everything is sharper, and it's showing. With Jeddah, Imola, and Barcelona all on the horizon, Ferrari isn't just developing a car. They're developing a culture shift, a transformation driven by belief, chemistry, and precision. This is the Ferrari that fans have been begging to see. Focused, flexible, aggressive. There's transparency in the paddock, clearer post-race feedback, more cohesion between engineering and drivers. Even the body language is different. There's no panic, no over-promising, just a quiet determination that this might be the start of something big. Jeddah will tell us a lot. If the gains from Bahrain carry over, Ferrari's trajectory is real. If Hamilton keeps learning and Leclerc keeps pressing, we might see the beginning of a legitimate title push. Because this team isn't waiting anymore. They're not playing catch-up. They're going on the attack. So here's what to watch. Can Leclerc keep up the pressure and extract 100% from the SF25? Will Hamilton fully unlock the car's secrets and bring that Mercedes-era firepower into play? And can Maranello deliver the next wave of upgrades in time to stay in the fight? One thing is clear. Ferrari won't sit back and hope anymore. They're coming for it. And if this momentum holds, 2025 could be the year that the Scuderia doesn't just return to the podium, they start hunting for the throne. So what do you think? Will Ferrari's upgrades be enough to challenge McLaren and Red Bull? And will Hamilton finally launch his 2025 campaign in Jeddah? Drop your thoughts in the comments. And if you're as hyped as we are about Ferrari's return to form, hit that like button, subscribe, and stay locked in. Because this story is just getting started.